Part 2. This one's called Don't Scream. So cozy up, pour yourself a drink, and meet me around the bonfire. Let's recap from where we left off on the night terror. So I left my room terrified, running downstairs. I ran into my mom's room, thinking I would be safe. But I was wrong. Something followed me into that room. So I ran downstairs, ran into my mom's room. It was dark. She wasn't in there. I could hear the shower. So I thought, if I crawl into her bed, fall asleep before she gets out, that she might let me stay. So I jumped into her bed and I pulled the covers over my head. I started to drift off. And then I felt the bed started shaking. I was shaking violently. I thought, what is going on? I thought, maybe it's one of my dogs. Maybe they're scratching against the bed frame. So I called out their names and I told them to knock it off. And it stopped. Started to drift off again. And then the bed started shaking again. So I reached down to give him a nudge. But I didn't feel anything. I checked all around the bed. There was nothing. Then I looked up and I see my dogs. They were standing in the doorway. So it wasn't them. So I called them. Called them to come lay over by me. I started drifting off again. And the bed, it started shaking again. I reached over and I felt my dogs. They were fast asleep. They weren't affected by the movement. And I thought, what the heck? Am I just imagining this? What's going on? And then I felt it again. Something crawling up my leg. And then I could see the blanket was moving. I wanted to scream. But I couldn't. All of a sudden, before I could scream, I just couldn't breathe. The blankets were tight. I was pinned down. I couldn't move. It was like I was paralyzed. And I felt this heavy weight on my chest. And then I heard this low whisper. It's like a growl. Don't scream. I was terrified. I was frozen in fear. I couldn't move. Inside my head, I kept telling myself, just scream, just scream, just scream, yell for your mom, shout. It seemed like an eternity. And finally, I got the courage and I just, Mom! Let out this horrifying scream. My mom instantly reacted. She came running out of the bathroom. What? What's wrong? Why are you screaming? She was angry. I didn't know what to say. I was just silent. I had to think of something because she asked me again, why are you screaming? All I could think of was just, can I sleep with you? And of course, the answer was no. And she headed back into the bathroom, telling me to go upstairs. But I didn't go. It didn't matter. I knew that there was nowhere safe in that house. I wish I could tell you what happened after that. But I really don't remember. All I really know is one day I woke up and things were unfamiliar to me. I was scared and I went downstairs. Then I see my family. They were around the table eating breakfast. They looked happy and surprised to see me. And they asked me to come join them. asked him where we were. He told me that we were in our new house. I didn't ask any other questions. I don't think I really cared. I didn't think to ask what happened to our old house. When did we get here? Anything like that. Things just kind of went back to normal. At least for a little while. Little did I know that whatever it was, it followed me home. That's it for tonight, trail friends. You'll have to tune in next time to Whispers in the Past. There, we'll start a new chapter, and we move on from Polk Street Hauntings. Till next time, trail friends. Happy New Year's, cheers, and I will see you at the next Fireside Legend.